Good evening and thank you for joining us live. Today we are following developing stories from every corner of the world, from rising regional tensions and new policy shifts to surprising events shaping global conversations. Our reporters and partners are standing by with the latest updates, eyewitness accounts, and expert analysis to help you make sense of it all. Stay with us as we bring you the top headlines and what they mean for you today. Malaysia has dropped its appeal against the acquittal of Rosmah Mansor, wife of former Prime Minister Najib Razak, in a money laundering and tax evasion case. The Attorney General's chamber cited insufficient evidence and difficulties in securing key witnesses. To proceed with the appeal, Rosmah was earlier acquitted by the High Court. Authorities stressed that she still faces other charges linked to one IMDb scandal. Legal analysts note that the decision highlights the challenges prosecutors face in complex financial cases, particularly those involving high-profile figures. The move has also intensified public discussion on the need for stronger institutional accountability and greater transparency within the judicial process.
The prosecution has withdrawn its appeal against Datin Sri Rosmah Mansur's acquittal on 7 million ringgit money laundering charges after concluding that it had no realistic prospect of success with key witnesses either deceased or untraceable. The Attorney General's Chamber's AGC in a statement yesterday said the decision was reached after a full review of the High Court's grounds of judgment and the record of appeal. It added that the prosecution would not have been able to meet the standard of proof required in a criminal trial. AGC also said all major factual and legal issues were examined before the decision was made.
The United Nations has completed its investigation into allegations of sexual misconduct against Karim Khan, Chief Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court. UN officials say the findings have been submitted to a panel of judicial experts for further review, a process expected to take several weeks. Karim Khan has denied the allegations and stated that he will cooperate fully with all procedures. The case has drawn global attention due to ICC's central role in prosecuting war crimes and crimes against humanity. Observers note that the allegations could have for the credibility. Further updates are expected once the review panel reaches its conclusions.
The International Criminal Court's governing body will launch an external investigation into its chief prosecutor, Karim Khan, over alleged sexual misconduct, according to sources. In an internal document circulated to member states and seen by Reuters, Khan is called on to temporarily step down from his role while an inquiry is ongoing. Khan's lawyers did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Khan has denied allegations of misconduct that were reported to the court's governing body last month. At the time, he asked the court's own internal oversight body to investigate them, but a source says an external probe was agreed at a meeting on Thursday.
In the third segment of today's news, we will focus on a topic that has sparked widespread discussion: the impact of artificial intelligence on university students. As AI technology becomes more widespread, it is infiltrating every aspect of our learning, work, and daily lives. But how do university students perceive this change? What impact has it had on their learning efficiency, future careers, and the fields they are studying? Now let's turn the scene over to Hui Sang, who will take us deeper into understanding how university students view AI.
Welcome to Live Crossover. As AI continue to reshape various aspects of life, we're here to get first-hand insight from university students about how this technology is impacting their daily life and studies. Before we dive into the questions, could you please introduce yourself and tell us your name and which department or field of study you from?
Okay, my name is Oliver and I am from Mass Communication Department.
And now let's start with the first question. First of all, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's start with the first question. As a university student, how often do you use AI tools in your daily study or life?
For the most of the day, I use AI for almost every hour because nowadays AI is like part of our life to help our learning style. Let's say we are doing right now assignment or the exam or the project, we need an assistant for AI. But for the AI's evolution, we need to search or read so many articles to understand about the topic. Right now, you can ask easily on AI. So AI is part of our life. So I not only I use AI for my study, but also for my personal planning and then doing the test. So.
That's great. It is fantastic. Fascinating to hear how AI is being integrating into daily routines. Now, do you think AI has improved your learning efficiency? Why or why not?
Yeah, AI is improving. Like most of the time, it's for time saving because as I said before, as for a university student, we have like so many assignment, project, deadline, and like so many things to finish So instead of reading with the long article to understand and then do step by step, we can easily ask the AI to for the breakdown into step by step, and then we can do easily test by test Also for the English, you guys can check your grammar if you are writing a report. Even though we are not the native English, so our grammar will not be correct. So you can tell using the AI and to check every grammar is it correct or not. So it's fast, so it's gonna take a lot of time.
Okay. Now moving on to the next question. Are you worried that AI might replace certain jobs in the future, including those related to your major?
To be honest, I'm a little bit worried because even though I'm from mass communication department, I'm studying in mass department. Nowadays, as you can see, AI can create the design, the video, the report, everything that you are imagining. Even the movie can do with the AI. So for me, I just a bit worried because next 5 or 10 years, the AI can be more powerful But you know, one thing is like even though AI is more strong, they don't have like psychological thinking, emotional like all humans were free. They don't have like thinking the leadership part, the operation, the leadership. They don't have that skill. So at least AI is very strong. That we need AI need human to control that AI human control that AI. So I'm not that confident You just need to use wisely to AI not to replace the job
Thank you so much for your thoughtful answer today. To recap, we have learned that university students are actively incorporating AI tools into their studies and daily life, with many reporting increased efficiency. However, they are also concerned about the potential for AI to replace jobs, particularly in fields related to their studies. It is clear that while AI brings both opportunities and challenge, it also prompting important discussion about the future of work and education. Once again, thank you for our guests to joining us today and sharing their valuable insights. And thank you to all our viewers to tuning in. We hope this conversation sparks more thoughts and discussion about the role of AIs in our life.
Thank you to the live crossover team for bringing the camera back to the studio. Now let's take a look at your weather update for Kuala Lumpur over the next 3 days. Starting with Monday, 15 December, Kuala Lumpur can expect scattered thunderstorms throughout the day. The morning may begin with isolated showers, but rainfall is expected to become more widespread by the afternoon, with scattered thunderstorms developing. By nightfall, scattered rain is likely to continue. Daytime temperatures will reach a high of around 32 degrees Celsius, with overnight lows near 23 degrees Celsius. Moving on Tuesday, 16 December, the weather pattern remains largely the same. Isolated rain may appear in the morning, followed by scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. During the night, rain activity is expected to ease slightly, though isolated showers are still possible. Temperatures will remain consistent with highs around 32 degrees Celsius and lows near 23 degrees Celsius. Looking ahead to Wednesday, 17 December, conditions show a slight improvement. The morning is expected to mostly dry, with scattered thunderstorms developing mainly in the afternoon. The night should be largely dry, offering a brief break from the wet conditions. Temperatures will stay similar with a high of 32 degrees Celsius and low of 23 degrees Celsius. With this ongoing weather pattern, residents are advised to keep prepared, keep an umbrella with you, avoid open areas during thunderstorms, and allow extra travel time as sudden rain may cause traffic delays. High humidity will continue to make afternoons feel hotter and heavier, so remember to stay hydrated. That's your weather update for Kuala Lumpur. Stay safe, and back to you. You have probably seen these textured lines on the sidewalk. They are called tactile paving and help the blind people walk safely. To us, they might be tiles, but to the visually impaired, they are essential tools for navigation. However, does the public actually know what they are for? And are we keeping these parts clear? Let's take a look.
It's actually the very traffic and the very famous city in Malaysia. So it's become so when they cross the roads, every single line it look like beautiful. So it's like a famous city in the Bukit Bintang.
平时是有注意到了，但是并没有去细查它到底是干嘛用的。
This one usually for someone who have a visual problem, so it help them to walk. It gives the signal to the person who have like visual problem. Is it like continue or maybe just they can turn right, turn around?
The main purpose I think is to guide like OKU, especially for the blind.
No, I didn't see it.
是有注意到，但是就比如说平时逛街的时候会注意到，比如说自行车停放啊，会把盲道阻挡；比如说走着走着路断掉了，然后比如说走着走着会有电线杆把那个盲道挡掉。
Oh yeah, sometimes I see in the road like, is it broken? I see something.
盲道的话，感觉对视障人群的出行还是会造成很大困扰的。毕竟视障人群是需要靠这个去来作为日常出行的一种判断方式嘛。
I think it's not so it's like not so 影响。
Hello everyone, I'm Xiang Yi. After hearing the responses from the public just now, it's clear that many Malaysians are still not very familiar with the tactile paving, or what we usually call as blind pathways. But for people who are blind or visually impaired, these pathways are not just tools on the ground, they are essential guides that helps them move safely and confidently in public spaces. That is why maintaining these pathways is so important. And the good news is, all of us can play a part. If you ever come across damaged tactile paving, missing tools, blocked pathways, or construction that disrupt the blind road, you can report it through the My Jalan app. My Jalan is Malaysia's official platform for reporting public infrastructure issues. Just submit photos and the location, and the system will forward your report to the correct authority. If the issue happens within Kuala Lumpur, for example in Bukit Bintang, KLCC, Bricksfields, or any DBKL managed area, My Jalan will also pass the report to DBKL, or you can contact DBKL directly through their hotline or website. At the end of the day, accessibility isn't just about building facilities. It's about making sure these pathways stay safe, continuous, and usable for people who truly depend on them. So I hope all of us can be more aware of our surroundings and show more understanding and empathy for the blind community. Every line has a purpose and every step deserves safety. Thank you so much.
As you can see, those lines are not just decoration, they are vital for safety. When people block these paths with cars or motorcycles, it forces blind pedestrians into dangerous traffic. If you see a broken path or an obstacle, you can report it easily using the My Jalan app. By doing this, we can ensure that our city is friendly and accessible to everyone. Let's all help make our surroundings safer. Now moving into entertainment news, EXO is officially coming back and fans are losing it. The group dropped a new cinematic teaser called River X, and the whole vibe feels like their classic EXO universe returning. This time, 6 members will promote together: Suho, Chanyeol, Do, Kai, Sehun and Lay. Lay is part of the project, which made the comeback even bigger for fans. They have also announced a fan meeting called EXOverse, happening on the 13th and 14th of December in Incheon. And on top of that, their 8th full album is scheduled for early 2026. Fans worldwide are already counting down, and more teasers are expected to drop very soon.
EXO has officially confirmed their return with the release of new cinematic teaser titled Reverse, signaling when fans believe to be revival of the group classic EXO universe concept. This comeback will see 6 members Suho, Chanyeol, Do, Kai, Sehun and Lay promoting together. Lay's participation has drawn to particular attention, marking one of the group's most anti-participating reunions in recent years. EXO has announced a fan meeting titled EXOverse, scheduled to take place on December 13 and 14 in Incheon. In addition, the group confirmed that their 8th full-length album is in production and set for release in early 2026. The teaser generates strong global and anticipation among fans.
We continue our special coverage on the situation of parking around UCSI now. If you drive to the UCSI Kuala Lumpur campus, you know the struggle of finding a parking spot. In Taman Connaught, the lack of space has led to a chaotic culture of double parking. Is it a necessary evil or just bad behavior? Our reporter Darren is on the ground to investigate the issue.
This area is famous for its food and its university, but now it is famous for bad traffic. With thousands of students coming here every day, the legal parking spots are full by 8 a.m. Good evening, I'm Darren. We are here now in the heart of the campus area. As you can see behind me, the roads are completely packed, and this is the daily reality of the double parking culture in Taman Connaught. It's not just traffic, it's a problem that turns a 3-line road into a single line road, obstacle course. Follow me. Hi. 为什么你要 double park？
没有位咯。
没有位。怎么你不要 park 学校里面嘞？
学校里面 parking 很贵耶。
学校里面 parking 很贵，它1个小时多少钱哦？3块钱是吗？好像是。
3块啊。
这样你一天课大概要？
我一天课有时候我课10点到下午5点，多少钱哦？是不是？那我宁愿把
这就一餐饭了哦。
是咯。
这样你有没有被 double park 影响过啊？
有，之前有一次我被 double park 哦，一直换啊，没有人来哦，
然后
等了大概半个小时多啊，差不多半个小时啊，他才来哦。 然后他也讲他是学生啦，我就没有办法，还是给我道歉咯。然后他讲下次不会了咯。所以我觉得你可以 double bar 你一定要放好电话号码在那边嘛。
这样你现在 double bar 是有放电话号码的啦？
有放的。
哦，这样你觉得有什么办法可以解决这个 double bar 的问题呢？
我觉得解决的话，附近这里的话要有多一点那种 parking位咯。最好是可以专门是for学生罢了啦。
学校的又太贵了，对吗？
学校太贵了，不然就学校便宜一点咯，还是可以给学生一点优惠啦，学生才会进去办嘛。
是咯，这样你平时因为这里是康乐嘛，星期三的时候你有来过这里康乐夜市吗？
有。
那里的星期三的时候这里情况是怎么样的？
星期三这里完全找不到 parking 位的那一种。
完全找不到。
对。
你有没有试过星期三塞很久？
星期有，这里整条路都是塞着。
这样子，除了你讲的学校盖多一点，或者是便宜一点，还有什么方法？你觉得是可以比较帮助到我们学生去有 parking 位的嘞？
有 parking 位
我看前面那些店面也是放了很多椅子嘛，他们这种是合法的吗？还是？
是咯，那些店家咯，他不可以霸位咯。道理来讲，他们也是不可以霸位的啦，违法的嘛。
你有被开过沙曼吗？
有被开过不止一次哦，一年都要收一个最少2-3张沙曼哦。
可是你还是会选择霸外面啦，就是就算有沙曼，还是比霸在学校里面划算是吗？
是咯，霸一天都多少钱了，所以没有办法咯，有沙曼只可以硬给哦。
OK， 谢谢你啊。
OK。
So reporting for UCSI TV News, I'm Darren. Back to you in studio.
That was Darren reporting on the gridlock in Taman Connaught. A frustrating situation indeed. While the university continues to encourage students to use shuttle services, local authorities have reminded drivers that police summonses will still be issued for obstructing traffic. Drivers are advised to be mindful and leave their contact details visible if they have no choice but to double park. Malaysia's Nani Sahira Mariata has won gold in the women's shot put at the 2025 SEA Games while breaking the national record. Her winning throw surpassed her previous best and secured first place against strong regional rivals. The achievement boosts Malaysia's medal tally and marks a major milestone for national athletics, a proud moment for Malaysian sport.
Malaysia celebrating a surprise victory today as Nani Sheikh remained other clinch gold in the women's shot put event at the Thailand SEA Games. In a stunning discipline, Nani measurements a throw of 16.36 meters. This effect did not just secure the win, it helped her national record of 15.39 meters, set at the Police Pro Series last year. This powerhouse performance marks a plot and history milestone for the entire Malaysia athletics team.
Breaking news from Kuala Lumpur. On the 9th of December 10, 2025, a deadly fire broke out at Tiffany Kiara condominium in Mount Kiara. This morning, December 11th, authorities returned to the scene. Firefighters, forensic teams and K9 units are investigating the cause of the blaze. The fire occurred on 26th floor and charred body was found on the balcony. The victim has been identified as a 38-year-old man, surnamed Ng, a painter who lived alone since 2021. Witnesses observed that flames and thick smoke damaged nearby units, blackening the exterior walls of 5 floors above the adjacent to the affected unit. Despite the investigation, residents' daily routines were reportedly not disrupted, though passerby paused to look at the fire-damaged windows. Authorities continue to examine the scene to determine the cause and full extent of the damage.
Authorities are pressing on with investigation into the fatal fire at the Funicuala condominium in Monterey, Colorado. The incident which broke out on December 10 took place on the 26th floor, where a 38-year-old man was found disaster. Following the blaze, the Forensic Office and Canine Unit scoured the scene to assess the damage. Witnesses recall having flames backing the east theory. A residence daily routine remained large on a factor as the authority reviewed the adventures. The exact cause of the fire remains under investigation.
Renewed fighting has erupted along the Thailand-Cambodia border, shattering a fragile ceasefire and forcing massive civilian displacement. Heavy artillery airstrikes and ground clashes have intensified in disputed frontier zones, with both Bangkok and Phnom Penh trading accusations of aggression. Thousands of people have fled their homes into makeshift shelters, with reports of civilian casualties mounting on both sides. The unrest threatens regional stability in Southeast Asia, drawing concern from neighboring countries and the international community. Our correspondents are on the ground with the latest developments. We now go to the field for more on the escalating conflict.
Tensions flare once again among Thailand-Cambodia border. Fresh clashes have forced thousands of families to flee their homes. Artillery fire and airstrikes had several frontier villages, shattering what has been months of uneasy calms. Both governments accuse each other of launching the latest attacks, while military forces of both sides continue reinforce positions. Displaced residents are now taking shelter in overcrowded camps with limited access to food, water, and medical care. Local officials warn the number of evacuees may rise as the fighting intensifies. Regional observers say the renewed violence threatens to destabilize the wider Southern Asian region. Humanitarian agencies are calling for an immediate ceasefire. Here is a closer look to the situation unfolding along the border.
That's all for now, and thank you for spending your evening with us. We'll continue tracking every major development and bring you real-time updates as the stories evolve. For more news, extended coverage, and behind-the-scenes content, you can follow our digital platforms anytime. From all of us here, we wish you a safe, calm, and peaceful day. I'm signing off for now, and we'll see you again in our next broadcast.